Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today I've got a 1 versus 1 on Meeting of Minds. Playing as the Thousand Sons on the left hand side we've got Futomaki, and playing as the Chaos Space Marines we have got Kubini. Kubini will be opening up triple Cultist squads, a Heretic squad, a Chaos Armory and a Plasma Generator, whereas Futomaki is going to go for a couple of Feral Wizards, a Sorcerer Lord, Demon Gate and a Rune Scribe Construct. So it does seem that we're going to get some Cultist Grenade Launcher openings, but thankfully the Thousand Sons are going to go for a Demon Gate opening, allowing those, God, what are they called? The Manta Ray people, the flying Zinchian demony people, they're going to come out, I imagine, deep striking on top of the Cultists with their low infantry armour, and we'll probably get them good and proper. Probably not be able to get off many Grenade Launcher shots off them as well, considering that they've got quite an impressive amount of movement speed. Oh, I've got Night Lords. There we go. I like Night Lords. Definitely one of the best factions in the Chaos roster. Can't wait to see them be played out proper when the next update for Unification come out. Ask me when the next update is coming out. I have no idea. No one tells me anything. Ask me no questions. I will tell you no lies. Yeah, Demon Gate has just been finished off, and we are also going to see a Sorcerer Lord. Always quite an interesting game to watch as a Thousand Sons game, purely because a lot of the viability for the faction comes from the proper use of the Sorcerer Lord. If you aren't very good with your hero micro or remembering to use their abilities, then the Thousand Sons are certainly not for you, as most of their tier 1 power, well actually their tier 1 and most of their tier 2 power, I would say personally, comes from their Sorcerer Lord. Oh, good. Pardon me. The Screamers of Zinch. That's what they're called. I remember what they are now. Everyone just capturing the nearest and dearest. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to swap over actually to the actual regular Chaos side, just because their stuff is a lot less loud. I mean, the Cultists are annoying, but well, at least we don't get the blooming screaming and lightning, very, very frightening every 5 minutes. Screamers are out. 4 models apiece. And the grenade launchers are already on these guys. Now, whether they know that the Screamers are coming, that'll be the setting tone for this next engagement. The Screamers are going to go over on this side. Demon Bolts being fired by the Sorcerer Lord. He's going to go for a clone and Confusion, so he has gone for his Trickery Spellbook. Clone's quite useful. Spawns another one of him, and the clone of him is basically just good at close combat as anything else. Confusion as well, just to, I assume, just stun people and make them fight allies. I don't know what that ability does, but I assume that's what it does, or something of that ilk. Yeah, Demon's also resisting the incoming grenade launch damage quite nicely. I mean, still losing a fair bit of health, but you know, I mean, if these were like regular infantry or heavy infantry models, they would be really hard pressed. Summoning a clone, allowing him to basically type both of the course. And this is what I mean, man. Just the power of one Chaos Zinch Sorcerer does a lot of good. So one squad has been wiped out. We're going to focus on this listing post. Not doing a bad amount of damage against it neither. Sorcerer Lord will turn around. But this guy just has so much punching power available to him. The clone of Sorcerer Lord is going to chase after these guys. Does not have nearly as much health, but actually he just falls over and dies. He's on a time limit. Bless his cotton socks. But that's fine. Screamers are going to fall back. I assume just to get maybe more models and then satiate themselves by jumping inside that pit. Ready to spawn again. The Heretic going to move on the other side of the Sorcerer Lord. I quite like that. They attempt to dance this listing post back to full health. Sorcerer Lord will see him. See if we can give him a slap and tickle. Doesn't quite manage to get him. I know quite a lot of grenade launchers are coming in. Screamer's going to jump over on this side, scare these guys about managing to get that destruction on listing post. And I think Kubini, this is all he can really hope for. Also, Futomaki even. Fall back, sit on your laurels. You have got that one listing post. Current economies are 98 and 20 compared to 92 and 24. So actually, not a huge distance. Looking for that Dark Library. Good Lord, why are you building so blooming loud? Infernal Zinchian structures. Listing post all the way over here. Got a Chaos Temple and a tier 2 at 67%. So actually not seeing any tier 2s on these guys neither. So dear oh dear. Falling back on that tech. We go for Demonic Swoop. As well as some more horrors. Well, not more. We go for the first selection of horrors. So a primarily demonic army for Futomaki here. Oh no, are you in tier 2? Is that why you get... right, you're in tier 2 because you've got the horrors coming on. Right, fair enough. I understand it now. Cultists firing their grenades. No, critical location captured for the Thousand Suns here. At least in the centre. Cultists of the Night Lords capturing the critical location on top. And from this Chaos Temple, what do you hope to garner? Gonna go for your own Chaos Sorcerer. Well, if you can't beat him, join him. The Night Lord's not known for their love of psychic magic and warp trickery and tomfoolery. We'll go for that improved clone. The Sorcerer Lord also going to go for an improved confusion. Also got some Frail Wizard friends joining him for a small length of time before the horrors come out to play. And much like their vanilla horror counterparts, they are primarily good against vehicles and buildings. Chaos Sorcerer comes forward. Well, the Zinchian Chaos Sorcerer comes forward. Bombing that cultist on the chops. Killing him dead. Screamers of Zinch using their swooping. Bad blooming juju going on down there. Lots of shapes and sounds. And with the Havoc Marines now there. Really quickly, actually. Murdering these flying manta rays of chaos. Managing to get one out safely. Horror Squad going into 8 in their number. I suppose that's one advantage that they do have, is that they can have a larger squad size. Chaos Sorcerer of Zinch separating himself into 3 clones. It's quite useful. Also forcing these guys to attack themselves. Yes, you see, I knew that's what confusion did. Haha! I might not know what they do, but I also do know what they do. Maybe I am Zinch. Maybe I'm just a change of ways. Who knows what I'm doing? It's all part of the plan, baby. It's all part of the plan. Yes, Sorcerer Lord's going to struggle against all that. She's going to fall back. He managed to get down another listing post. Have you rebuilt the one down here? No, you have not built it back up to its original glory. Also about to lose a second one as well, or a third one, should I say. So Futomaki keeping that pressure on. Kubini needs to do something about this. And that Havoc Squad is certainly a good idea. Might be a good idea to get a second one. Or maybe even a Rhino, stick him in and keep him on the move. Cultist Squad on the front lines. Relic losing its doofy doodad. Got some more infiltrated cultists over on this side as well. Yeah, grenade launchers, heavy bolters. Doesn't seem that the forces of the Thousand Suns are going to go for anything. They're going to go for a vehicle cap increase, which means... Are you building up? They're going to go for a Glyph Squad construct. Where's your... Oh, they got your Occult Forge here, right. Going to go for a Deceiver. Lots of flamers on that dude. But with a squad of Havoc Marines and maximum size of 9, they can quickly get up some missile launchers. So maybe transitioning into vehicles is not the play to make here. Well, I mean, it's hard to really guess which way to go in. I mean, you got your demons. Whether to commit to this more demon play, maybe even some chosen Thousand Sun Marines might be an idea. Herald of Zinch, he's floating around. Gonna follow these screamers about. See if we can cast any magical spells and whatnot on people. Deceiver just burning everyone to a crisp. A flashlight on the front, screaming at them as they run away. Fire cooking these boys alive. You're not giving them a moment's notice or respite to be able to regain their armour, or their morale, sorry. Filer over here armed himself with a heavy bolter. So should help him against these models. I mean, the flamer to go against the morale, and the heavy bolter to go up against the infantry. I mean, it's demon armour, but it's something, man. But against Pink Horrors, that's probably not where he wants to be. No, not the matchup for him. Excuse us, Inch being if I can get my words out, being constantly bothered by these infiltrated cultists. And what even can see here? Because nothing can see at the moment. And it does seem like that the Zinchian sorcerer has gone down as well. So They need to get him back up. He is a quintessential part of the Fowls of Ross' Son. Without him, you don't really have much of a leg to stand on. You need to keep him on the go. What about economies? We've got 119 and 87 compared to 116 and 79, sorry. It's not a huge difference. We get some more Havoc Marines out. Got a lot of money to spend as well. Definitely need to get these Hellblades offline. ASAP. Especially if you're about to lose your Chaos Temple as well. Got the cultists manoeuvring around on this side. There we go. Havoc Marines are out. Need to go for those missile launchers ASAP. Maybe even worth just not even bother getting your aspiring champion out straight away. But the flyers have gone down. Could have pulled them back if you really wanted to, but keen on getting every inch of damage out there. Chaos Rhino transport as well on the way. Whether that will help them or not, or maybe just looking just for anything chunkier than infantry. Oh no, you could stick a blooming Havocs in there if you really wanted to. That's fair enough. And I think, did we see the Herald's interest, like murder someone? Just think I saw that on the corner of my eye. You might want to watch that in the replay. But tier 3 on the way, a Crucible of Infinity. So no. Chaos Sorcerer being reborn. Warpsmith here. Ideal for keeping these guys to full health. Wonderful at recycling. And the Chaos Rhino transport will be supported by these cultists. Do have a Thrall Wizard leader there. Soon to be absolutely annihilated by these guys. They've got no setup time by the looks of things. So they can just also, with their missile launchers, take care of these Hellblades. Quick, sharpish. Got some more people teleporting in. One of you. You are... Skirmishes Inch. Yep, that is not what the Havocs want to see, especially with the Rhino going down. Definitely the worst wombo combo of the two. Although these Havocs maybe want to run up a little bit further north towards these cultists, so the cultists can provide some firing support. So they're going to run down south. Well, there's no one to help them. Apart from maybe the fires, but there will be a Rhino coming over. A quick boy, it's getting to the building, or the vehicle even. It's like a heist for a bank or something. There we go, they're on side. Safe and snug. To keep warm outside those cold flapping winds of the Screamers of Zinch. Over on this side, the Hellblades just continue being an absolute pain in the backside. Vehicle cap increase on the way. They need more. Just more stuff, really. But they don't seem to have the economy for it. They do have the kind of economy for more vehicles, though. Green flirt and decent blue is enough to keep it going for a little while at the very least. Second squad of Havoc Marines on the way. Being squad capped out of it. We'll need to get some more, should they wish to bring some more. But the Hellblades, they're at least keeping these guys locked down, destroying listing posts, and preventing them from really getting any kind of map dominance. Cult is still in the middle though. And what are these Zinchian people doing? They're going to get another Sorcerer Lord, more Thrall Wizards. We're just chilling, just JCing. Gonna go for a Predator. Quite a decent tank, all things considered. The Horrors being annihilated. From pink to blue and from blue to nothing. They're going to jump inside the Chaos Rhino before being ferried away. Cultists looking to get those decaps from the critical locations. They do not want the Force of Chaos to have any kind of critical location as they are edging their way into tier 4 or 5. Certainly not, that's not what you want. The decap is going on. It's a little bit of calm, a little bit of chill. Screamers of Zinch being reinforced to maximum numbers before they get sent into that Demon Gate. And ooh, a counter push. Attempt at a counter push. But that Predator will say no thank you. And it dies quite enigmatically, if I pronounced that word correctly. Enigmatically? Never mind. Speaking's hard. I don't speak good, me use simple word. There's some more Chaos Rhinos on the way. More vehicle cap, and then also going to go into that tier 3 as well. Need more missile launchers. Need bigger, badder stuff. Down over here, Screamer Zinch causing more issues for the Havocs. But thankfully they do have a Rhino this time. You can just jump in and out as and when they please. Warpsmith getting murdered by the Screamers of Zinch. But the Rhino transport can hold on for a little while. Those guys not going to kill him all that well. Missile launchers on the way. Like I say, he needs to get those first before the actual aspiring champion. He's not doing all that much. I mean, look how much quicker when that missile launcher starts firing, they're able to actually do some damage to him. If you had 4 of those, you're brown bread by now. A big push over on this side. Really good job at actually keeping these cultists alive for so long. Certainly allowing them to not only get some vision on the map, but also keep control over these critical locations. But a little bit brave, a little bit bold, a little bit brash, some would say. Pushing a little bit too far forward, being shocked and chagrined by those foul wizards on the left hand side. Predator, 1 yellow health, 1 still in green health. We'll need to come back for some field repairs. We'll go for some more deceivers as well. Squad cap increase and a vehicle cap increase. What, are you just going to go for more blooming demons? Is that the plan? But do you have much in the way of squad cap? No, you don't. So why are you going to go for squad cap increase? What's your biz? I don't really know. We're going to go for mutated hulls and a deceiver. What are you doing? You're sacrificing stuff. Oh, is that you just basically killing a dude to then give health to the Herald of Zinch? Fair enough. I mean, why not? You're also going to do some math, some trigonometry to make this Predator better. That's nice of you. Awfully kind, sir. Got double Havocs. Artillery from the Defiler. It all goes quiet, baby. All goes quiet. Chaos Predator on the way out for Kubini on the right side. Warpsmith being sent back out once again. Will repair this machine pit. Also going to go for a demon pit as well. I mean, yeah, to be fair, some horror squads for the Night Lords might be a useful thing. Certainly will help them with all these vehicles incoming. Not much of the way of infantry for the Havocs to go for, but they do have their octuple missile launchers on the go. Only a few volleys needed to take out any kind of vehicle they're coming into. A nice, wonderful save using that Chaos Rhino there. Predator moving on the left-hand side, killing those Foul Wizards quickly as you like. Herald of Zinch trying to move forward, spotting the Sorcerer Lord going after these cultists. Cultists will fall down pretty quickly. Chaos Rhino transport struggling to get away from this Deceiver. Oh, Screamers coming in. And what's coming out of you is going to be... Oh, Obliterators, that's a good idea. Yeah, not really being microed, these Havocs. Could be moved over here to save this Predator if they want to, but they were anticipating the Deceiver coming over this way. Now they can move forward. Maybe potentially save the Predator. There we go, double guys coming out. Instantly breaking the morale, wiping these guys out. No trouble whatsoever. Another Chose squad coming in, they are quite fast and nimble. Whether they're able to get into close combat or not, that remains to be seen. Oh, nice little defense from that incoming explosion from the Herald of Zinch. And then Sorcerer Lord goes down. Very nice defense. A little bit shaky with the micro and the Rhino transport just down there a little bit. But you know what? You've redeemed yourself, Kubini. And always got a fresh Chaos Rhino in just in case they need one. Obliterator now moving forward. This guy will help them against basically anything. Also got a teleport, so if they get out of position, they can just run back home. So good saving grace. Smite going on these guys though. Might need to move out that area. Taking damage over time. Not a very obvious ability going on there. It's quite hard to miss it. The only thing he really got going for it was his orange wisps. Orange? His white wisps. If I can get my words out correctly. The Obliterators, they're going to waddle on home. Asking, hey boys, can we jump with the Chaos Rhino? It's like, sorry, there's no room for you. There's no room at the inn. Deceiver chase these guys back inside the Rhino. Gonna hide behind the listing post. Still got cultists on the map. I can fire the grenade launchers in there. Show them who's boss. I mean, it's a brilliant defense from the perspective of the Chaos Space Marines, but they are not pushing out and reclaiming their stuff here. It's a real shame. Got economies at 145 and 72 compared to 109 and 63. Yeah, definite big blue and green advantage. Is that blue and green? Well, it's certainly a big float advantage to the left-hand side. It's not the end of the world. They can still recapture their 2 points over here. Do the Thousand Suns have a critical location at the moment? They do have one in the centre. They have one in the middle. They could still continue pressuring them and preventing them from building up anything substantial. I remember the Exile on the way out. That's not a great sign for the Force of Chaos, or the Force of Chaos Undivided. Love how this Predator's just been sat in this corner here, keeping his eye on the strategic points, not letting anyone come nearby. Shows as well, very difficult unit to kill. But Kubini's got his own horrors out. A double squad of horrors. Sorcerer Lord on his clones. We go like, what? You're meant to be on our side, Zinch demons. Of course, Zinch sat in the background saying, ah yes, all part of my plan. I planned this all along. The double betrayal, I'll fight for both of you. Havocs. Now these guys need to get to a good firing position before they're able to get some shots off. Also activating their Please Hurt Me Harder ability, which lets them do more damage at the expense of taking more damage. Almost taking out that Predator, would have been a nice pick-me-up there. But now, having to run away. Need at least just one squad of cultists. Just start capping these things again. That would make all the difference. Gonna go for some chaotic energies. Chaos Rhino transport. Horrors. Oh, what's that? Ah, that. Whenever I hear the maddening sounds of Zinch, you always know there's a mutated squad nearby. Those sound very squiggly. Too squiggly in my ears for my liking. But low on health, but still supporting the mutated squad. They see a target. Which one do they want to go for, though? That's the question. Nope, they won't go for anyone. They're all dead. They're all about to die anyway. Very unfortunate. Chaos Sorcerer Lord coming over here. Gonna try and bonk these horrors on the head. And yeah, the defense is holding, man. The defense is holding, but in saying that, you can hold for as long as you want. I mean, you've got thousands of the whole map. Although could do for upgrading some of the bits and bobs a little bit more. Maybe going for these slag deposits as well. Oh, you are going for this one, so that's something. Barrowman, where are you? We've got mutated sorcerer or sorcerette, and this dude here chuckling gaily at the approach of a Chaos Rhino. Got a whole bunch of spells, got like about, what, something like, what is it? For a 12? 11 maybe? A whole bunch of stuff, very unpleasant. Gonna summon in a, what are you? You are that squad that cannot be killed. The Marines of the Damned. Yeah, very difficult squad to take consideration of because they're infiltrated, they're mortal. Ooh, and this big damagey, demony thing is coming on from Arrowman. Gotta be careful what's coming on. Well, did he cancel it? Did you cancel it? Things? I'm not going mad, am I? There was an ability being cast there. I mean, where have you gone? Did you just teleport away? Maybe that's what he did. He thought, nope, that would be too much. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be kind to these people. Chaos Rhino transport is being shot up. Trying to run away with all the boys inside. Will be blown up. And these predators, man, they're just not going down, are they? Wonderful use of these Thrall Wizards. Also, I saw some sacrificial stuff going on to give Arrowman some more health, I think. Yeah, but focusing a lot of fire on these mutated squads. Not ideal. but can't really get anyone down at the moment. That's the thing. About to get one of these predators down and they pull them away, repair them, try and get down the mutated squads and they pull away as well. Go on, get them. Activate the power. Let me see what it is. Explosions. Getting your own mutated squad. Haha. I like that. That's good. The rule of cool would have been really useful if it went off over there, though. Would have been super duper useful. Mutated squad focusing on the obliterated squad. In fact, I'm actually going to get squad wipe on that. More Chaos Riders. I mean, at the moment, Kubini needs to start thinking outside the box here. His current, how would one say, his current unit composition isn't quite exactly breaking through the stuff. That the main problem here for taking on these predators is these damn Frowl Wizards. Do as much damage as he wants to the tanks, but like, if you can't... Ah, there we go. Fixed it. The problem's fixed. Well done. So they're all dead, and now the predators are going to suffer. Chaos Predator over here. Not sure if you're armed with your... No, you've not gone for your las cannon as of yet. This guy's going to run away, tail between their legs. As all the clothes in the world wiggle on forward. Chaos Rhino unable to really get that 3.1 needs to get out of there. There we go. Safe as ours and safe for another day. Russell, what are you? Any more cultists? Hold on. Let me have a look. Yep, cultists, what are you doing down here? You've got so many more things you could be capturing right now. Bearing in mind that I might sound like I'm being mean. I'm not being mean. At least I'm trying not to be mean. All comments are in good faith, in good humour. We're all here to learn. And see in the comments all the time that seeing games where people make mistakes, it's how you learn, man. It's how you get better and improve. Well, this goes to one of those people that watch these and don't play, and I respect that all the same. You know, I don't have StarCraft, man. I've never played StarCraft for years and years and years, but occasionally watch a game. It's all good fun. Predator's being repaired. Love it, love it, love it. Futomaki hasn't bought a Predator since 1962. He's got the old models and he's totally fine with it. Just keep on repairing the ones that you have. And constantly bringing out those Marines of the Damned. Must be very frustrating. But I suppose every time he summons one of those, this prevents him from summoning anything else, or casting anything else. And to be fair, they don't do an amazing amount of damage, all things considered. Considering that, what's his face? What are you called? Araman. He's got spells that like map wide and stuff. They can cast basically like a map wide slur. Oh, there's a trophy grav tank raider. Yep, that'll do it for you. Been holed up in the corner for so long, unable to capture that relic, although they are going to go for a relic now. Don't have the money to really spend anything on a relic though, on a relic unit even. We go for a decimator. Quite a cool looking unit. Never seen it being used quite significantly though, but then again you only get a limit of one. Can be upgraded with a conversion beam projector, storm laser, and a soul burner petard? Petrograd? I don't know, something like that. I do love this tank, just a big floaty tank. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Chaos Predator over here, he's in a shit place, isn't he? That's no happy time, can't quite turn around. Can't quite stand his ground. Go and escape, oh look at that, nice. These guys turn their attention to the Decimator over here. And the Predator gets to narrowly survive. Can it avoid the mutated squad? No, it does not look like it, sadly. Being ferried around by that mutated sorcerer. Decimator just getting those licks in. Arm of the Exile has gone down by the looks of things. Yep, he is dead. Blue Rays over here, watching their ally die. And it's just not going well for Kubini here. Every time he seems to get a purchase, every time he seems to get some sort of advantage, the sheer economic disparity allows Futomaki to just be one step ahead of him. Blue squad not going to do much against entire Trophy Grav Raider on their own. Especially when it's been flanked by all manner of badness. I mean, they're going to get inside each other for a little bit. Probably not what you want. As a grav tank raider. What else are you going to go for, Kubini? You're just trying to survive. Trying to keep these mutated squads away from your blooming Chaos Predator. Seeing lots of plasma guns or cannons going off in every which way. Havoc's still knocking around, really good at keeping these guys alive, keeping them relevant. The moment they've got the opening fire on there, all those mutated people died. But can they get rid of this Deceiver quick enough before they have to turn their attention to these guys down here? We'll lose a fair few plasma generators, may also lose a couple of tech buildings as well. Tech in production. Deceiver comes in, ties up the Obliterate squad. Oh, but we do have a Land Raider, Hades Diabolos, coming out. And this guy has got something for everyone. Las cannons, auto cannons, storm bolters, all the shooty bits. So Land Raider on Land Raider action. Well, I suppose it's Grav Raider, it's a different thing. But the Grav Raider is being repaired by some frail wizards. Give it just a little extra health. Such a shame from the perspective of the Night Lords here. They'll lose a Land Raider. Good effort all the same though. If they had a little bit more artillery, I mean, maybe a Vindicator might have been a way forward here. I suppose, would a Vindicator be good against the vehicles? Not when there's double las cannons, I don't think, no. Ignore me. Horrors maybe? Teleport around the backside? It's hard to say, isn't it, boys and girls? It's these Thrall Wizards. I mean, the Havocs could have taken them on easily if they got close enough, but getting close enough to all this is the death sentence. Now, I mean, you're back, but you're just chilling over there. Fair enough to you. Yeah, Trophy, Grav Raider, already back to more or less half health at this point. HQ for the Night Lords has gone down. Do you have the money to build one up again? Nope. Do you have the... You've got Heretics and you've got a Watersmith. More foul, mutated things from the warp coming forward as well. Oh, there we go. You see, Kubini had the idea. The idea was there. It's just a little bit behind due to having to regain that sacrificial circle and being a bit behind on the economy. But that's what I like about it. Like both of these players, they know exactly what they need to do. It's just maybe the execution isn't quite 100% like there at the moment. But it's really, really cool to see players like trying to adapt strategies and, you know, giving it a really, really good go. But either way, I mean, even though the Thousand Suns did have the lion's share of the map control for the majority of that game, the Night Lords over here in this corner really holding on and forcing the Thousand Suns to pull out every single trick in the book that they can to finish them off. It was almost like a last stand match. Instead of going up against a AI, going up against a human player. Good lord, lots of horrors of Zinch ready to teleport in as and when necessary. Cool, so thank you for sending that into the Discord, boys. If you like the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 up gets you one extra game a week, and there is also a Discord where games like this happen all the time. I've been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never chop, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.